special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Extremely happy with the win. We definitely didn't make it easy on ourselves.
Throw is late to the outside and nearly picked off again by Valentine. He's had a couple of shots at a pick today.
Hear your quarterbacks in the locker room. That's not a great feeling.
Third down again. Willis holds on. Willis rolls and throws, and it's snatched for the touchdown by Watson. First of the season for Watson, back from the knee injury.
I mean, both those touchdown catches were amazing catches by him. A lot of love for Christian Watson.
Love and a high snap. Floats it. Watson up top. It is caught. Touchdown Packers. Green Bay's got the lead.
There's still so many more plays we could have made, but I think at the same time, we made a lot of big-time plays as well.
Winston fires. So off target. Picked off. Here's Winston. Loading up. Gotta hurry. Hit from behind. Ball is out. And Micah Parsons finally gets home.
Tausch, what do you think of the Packers running the table?
Yeah, no, this team's not going to run the table. There's just too many things that we are not doing consistently that is going to get your blank beat against good teams.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison.
Bottom line is we overcame a lot of adversity and found a way, and that's sometimes what it takes in this league.
It's a Molly Victory Monday.
It is a Victory Molly Monday on Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Guys, if the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I have so much power. 844-770-3776. That is the Carbos Talking text line. Less is more. That is your way into the show. Guys, I'm never going to apologize for a win because it does feel good to win, especially coming off of these two losses to the Panthers and then to the Eagles. So it feels good in the sense of, okay, they won. But now every game, and even this game, I just feels like a must win. Now, you guys weren't on the show on Friday. Some of you were a little bit busier than others.
Matt, what was I doing on Friday anyways?
You were traveling back from Oklahoma City.
For work.
Fair-ish. It was a vacation, right, Ryan?
Yeah, it was like a work vacation, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Jim.
you had like 2 meetings and then you called it a day. You went to a basketball game and you called it a day.
One of the two people who was gone was working. Come on.
So,
unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
Can we just be clear here, though? It was like $500,000 of business I did when I was gone.
Oh, come on.
Done.
Just flexing the dollar signs on us. My God.
It's not my fault I have to,
That's what qualifies work when you're gone is how much.
In sales,
How much dough you make?
Yeah. In marketing, yes.
Right. Marketing?
The ROI on that trip was worth it.
Okay.
So,
okay,
Jim,
fair.
But I had a great time. They were great people and definitely felt like a vacation. So I get it.
Bricktown Jim. And where's your OKC hat? You didn't wear it today.
It's in my
Should've
truck.
worn that.
I thought I was having a good hair day, but fine. I'll wear it tomorrow. Matt, if you haven't seen it, you'd actually like the hat, I think. So, yeah. But anyways.
Yes, it is a Victory Molly Monday. Yes, the Green Bay Packers defeated the New York Giants. What was the final score? 27-20.
Indeed.
So they won. That's good. They didn't lose to a backup quarterback. I feel great about that. That's awesome. Jameis Winston almost beat them. Maybe should have beat them. So I feel good, but I just feel like the rest of the season now is just must win. If they lose a game, I'm not going to feel great. I know not every game is a must win, but it just feels like we're at that point that they can't lose any games because they're just not good enough to get themselves out of it. That's where I'm at this point. But I'm curious, how did you guys watch the game yesterday? Because I found myself so just bleh for this game. It was a noon game against a not great team. And honestly, I was just kind of laying in bed with the game on in the background. That is how I was watching it yesterday. It just wasn't exciting. I don't know. How were you guys watching it?
I was busy. I watched.
Doing what? I'm just kidding.
Napping. Going through my usual routine before I had to curl in a 7 p.m. game. But I did watch, I got back at 1. And the first thing I did was put on a couple different highlight reels from the Packer game to try and get a sense of how things happened and when they happened. And I can tell you in that like 30 minutes I spent watching random highlights, I didn't feel very good most of the time about it. It was, when you say it was a blah day, like it was a blah day outside and it looked like a blah day on the field. Like you'd get that little ray of sunshine for like 5 minutes and then it'd go back to cloudy. And you're like, where'd that sun go? It was so nice basking in the sun and watching a good Packers team. And then the clouds would come back and you'd see two Packers DBs light each other up and not get a pick.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the heck is going on here?
I don't know who dropped more balls, the defensive backs or stop.
So per ESPN stats and research, I wasn't laughing.
Yes, you were.
Why was I laughing?
Yeah.
You were laughing when I said that.
I was just excited to share this stat. I have a stat.
Okay.
Why cup in your hand?
Come on.
He's got a ball dropping stat for you.
Yeah, come on. Per ESPN stats and research, the Packers had 5 drops by the wide receivers. And we all watched. We don't have official numbers for dropped interceptions. That's not like a stat you can actually track. But there are pretty much clearly 4 dropped interceptions in that game. 2 by Carrington Valentine. 1, like you said, 2 Packers defenders took each other out. And then 2 plays later, I'm pretty sure, then Xavier McKinney played defense against Keyshawn Nixon, who looked like he was running a go route for Jameis Winston, and then he couldn't hold the pass in. So, yeah.
Well, that's because he's got a top-tier safety on him.
That's a good point. It's a good point, Matt.
Covered by the best safety on our team.
Chris from Manitowish Waters chimes in on the Carbos Talking text line 844-770-3776. He says, good afternoon, Jim, Matt, and Molly. Make it a great show today. The Bears and Packers won. You should all be singing Kumbaya.
The Bears.
It's funny they won in I would say very similar fashions, but
I mean the Bears were leading for most of their game.
I just meant that like they pulled it out late.
True.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The Bears win. I'll be honest, probably more impressive than the Packers win.
Yeah, but both these teams do not feel like they are teams you can count on in the playoffs for different reasons. But both have reasons for optimism too.
Yeah, you see the flashes from both teams.
Yep.
You're like, man, if they could just put 60 minutes of that together, we could beat anybody.
Now, jaded fan me says that that doesn't happen. Like, I'd much rather be an Eagles or Rams fan right now.
Well, duh.
Because,
why wouldn't we all for the last how many years now?
Right. But, like, when you're going into things where it's like, hey, we got a chance, or other teams are bad too, you're right. And things can happen. But at the same time, like, for Green Bay, if Jordan Love can play like he played in the fourth quarter, not how he played in the 3 quarters prior.
How much of that is Jordan? Because I will say, I know we've been doing the thing. Do we want to do the 3 questions?
Okay, but he was 8 of 18 for 102 yards through 3 quarters.
I'm not saying he was great, but also Ryan just said how many players dropped passes.
I know.
Also, he got hurt.
I know, but the bigger thing
By
is...
the way, 5 of those drop passes were in the first half.
The bigger thing is and we can do this with a lot of quarterbacks, because, again, as I follow Chicago, there was a lot of nasty drops yesterday for the Bears, but I don't get caught up in the actual stats of it. I'm just watching, like, Jordan Love looked, and the whole team looked out of sync until it mattered. So that's the important part, that Jordan Love, when it mattered.
That's usually the time that he collapses.
Yeah, he came through and made the big throws. That whole game just felt like the encapsulation of the entire Packers season and Jordan Love's career, or at least this season. The thing I have with Jordan Love that's still hard for me to figure out is we're talking about Jordan Love the same way that in Chicago we're talking about Caleb Williams. But one guy is in year 2 as a starter, first year with an offensive coordinator, head coach, and Jordan Love is in year 6. So it's still whether Molly stole it from me or I stole it from Molly or whatever, Jordan Love is consistently inconsistent, and his highs are so high.
You guys got that from me.
Yeah, the Savion Williams throw was on the money. That was a better catch than a throw, but the throw was good too. And the Christian Watson's throw was perfect. I mean, took onions to throw it, put it exactly where you needed to do it, and there was a lot of pressure on that, and you got to give him all the credit in the world. So he's capable of making all those throws. He's also capable of just airmailing. I think he had a player running free down the sideline. He just threw it out of bounds.
Matthew Golden.
Yeah, just couldn't find that time on it.
All the Packers fans were upset about him not throwing the ball to Matthew Golden enough, and then he just misses him.
Right, I mean, and we don't know. Golden could have run a route that's not as tight as it needs to be.
I don't know if he's supposed to be running the route out of bounds. That's probably not where he's supposed to be running.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of factors into it. And Jordan Love
was usually not in the playbook.
And Jordan Love, at the end of the day, was the reason they won. But it is just for the Packers, and to your point, it's like, well, they show flashes of being good. They show flashes of being bad and then mid. I still don't know what in God's name the Packers are. To Molly's point, it's not so much that they could lose it. I just don't think they're going to be favored I mean, I guess they'll be favored, but you're not going to feel confident in them winning a game the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh! If I was a bettor and someone was like, "You need to bet on the Packers every week,"
Good God.
I might just flip a coin. I feel like it's the safest way to go about it.
Or bet the spread, because honestly, that's what I've been doing with Chicago. They play all these tight games, so like I just for our cover 5 said just pick them to cover, and they covered in 1. But like I feel like it's going to be close, and usually for the Packers, it's been close. Now they obviously
you'd pick not to cover in most of the Packer games at this point.
Packers opened as 6.5-point favorites against the Vikings this week.
Yeah.
6.5.
That's a lot.
I'll take a win in the under.
Win in the under.
Is this in Minnesota or is it in Lambeau?
It's at Lambeau.
Okay.
Take the Packers outright win, and then I'd take the Vikings spread.
Because the Vikings they're in a tough spot because J.J. McCarthy, he shows flashes, but he is wildly all over the place throwing the football. And
basically, I know
honestly,
it's the second year.
He is a rookie, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, don't even.
Jordan
Just
Love,
like in the same
6
way that
years, but
J.J. McCarthy sat out all season last year.
Jordan
that was
Love
his
sat
first
out
year.
3, so he's a third-year starter.
Three's
I
a
can't.
little different than 1.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to
J.J.
make
McCarthy
sure.
is more of a rookie than Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is closer to a rookie than
Jordan Love.
you want to admit he is.
But also, Jordan Love had more starts in college than Caleb Williams did coming in. Like, there's also and more starts in college than J.J. McCarthy did. Like, he was a more experienced quarterback.
Caleb Williams
coming out.
also played at USC, not Utah State.
And
like, what are we talking
was
about?
a backup. He was
What are
a
you trying to
backup
say?
in Oklahoma for a year, right?
Well, he came in and took the job from Spencer Rattler. That's why that New Orleans game was spicy. Because middle of the year, he took the job from
Was
then
it
transferred.
spicy? I don't think it was
Well,
that
spicy for Bears fans.
I think it was spicy.
Spicy for Caleb Williams
It's
fans, I
spicy
think.
for Spencer Rattler and his parents, probably.
Yeah,
I don't
probably,
think anyone else
they
really cared.
really tried to make a story out of it in the game, but why would have any of you watched it? But like, it was a big thing leading up to the game and during the broadcast.
I think I was actually forced to watch that game because it was the only one on like my local station. So I did actually have to kind of watch that game.
If you had a choice, would you like watch every Packers game in full going forward?
What do you mean watch it in full?
Like you said, even like at the end of this game, you didn't necessarily. You weren't.
Well, I listened on the radio when I went to go pick up my Target order, so I guess I missed like the more fun parts.
So you missed like the final 4 minutes.
Yeah, because I was just like, they're either going to
You
lose.
missed the best parts of the game.
But it's like they're going to lose, and I'm going to be pissed that they just lost.
That you watched and angry that you wasted your time watching
exactly.
it.
Or I'm going to be happy that they beat a crummy team.
And you'll have a doorstep stoop full of Target bags that you got.
No, I only got one bag, unfortunately. But I did go I went Target twice this weekend.
All right, go get it. I want to run through the schedule real quick here. And you tell me, do we have a guaranteed win? I'm not even saying like, this is more of like you would bet substantial money.
You clearly didn't listen to the show on Friday, did you, Jim?
No.
No kidding.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I understand.
You think I listen when I'm not on the show?
Rude.
I mean, Molly, you did say the same thing to us.
Well, okay, I was on maternity leave. Jim was on vacation.
Leave. Yeah, Jim was on gym leave.
And Matt was on maternity leave.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Matt was on curling leave. That's a fair excuse.
Regardless, this is updated because we saw another performance by them.
That's a good point.
fair.
I don't know what you're alluding to, but I can make a guess. All right. So, again, would you bet substantial money that the Packers win this game?
What is
outright?
substantial money?
Like whatever
I don't think I'm
substantial
betting
money-
what the Packers at all.
Like, $100.
What would make you feel sick to your stomach if you lost? That's substantial money.
$100. Honestly, $20 at this point.
Okay, then $20
I bet
for
a
you.
lot.
Whatever it is, yeah. So, Minnesota at home. I mean, the Packers at home, obviously, against Minnesota.
I mean, I'd take them to win.
But will you put 25?
Did you put $25 on it?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'd do like 100 max. That
Same.
would be the absolute max. As far as confident, like, would you put your house on them? No, I would not.
Well, because this one, it's not even so much about like the Packers play up and down, but also like McCarthy, because he's a young player, could just pop off again.
Yeah.
And the defense for Minnesota is still legit and really good. Brian Flores is one of the best defensive coordinators
And do you
out there.
trust the corners to cover Justin Jefferson?
Yes. Now, and I do trust O'Connell
Naylor,
to figure out ways to get the
Waddle.
ball to Jefferson, who did not get it much yesterday. Mm-hmm. All right, at the Lions.
No.
No.
Home against the Bears.
No.
No.
At the Broncos.
No.
No.
At the Bears.
No.
This is sad.
Home Ravens, who have won 4 in a row.
Yes.
I don't mind this one, actually.
I'm not
That'd be
going
a
more than
believable one,
$100.
for
It's about the same way I feel about the Viking game.
Okay, I feel better about that game or revert than the Viking game because it's still the Ravens and
Yeah.
and then at the Vikings.
No. Especially the last
it's
game of the
tough.
season. Who knows
See,
where the Vikings are going to be? Who knows where the Packers are going
That's
to be?
exactly it. Like, I would have no problem saying oh yeah, I think the Packers are going to win this game. Like Bears at home, I like our chances.
Bears away, don't like your
Not
chances.
so sure. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, it's
but
classic.
there's no game that I'm like slam dunk left.
Right.
And I thought for sure with the playing the Vikings twice and the Bears twice at the beginning of the season, you have those on the schedule. I'm like, that's 4 wins. After 2 games this season, I'm like, count those already.
However, we should say, though, when we played this game at the beginning of the year, like we said that this was going to be a gauntlet for them to go through at the end of the year. So it still is. So I guess that can make you feel good about it, is that knowing that it hasn't changed for the too dramatically.
And when it comes to those divisional games, would you guys be more surprised if they swept those games or if they lost all those games?
Swept. I'd be more surprised.
But do you think think it's
I'd be more surprised if they got swept.
Yeah.
If they got
all
swept
those
in all
games?
5?
Yeah.
Then you'd be more surprised if that happened than if they actually
Then
won
if they
beat all
actually
5.
pulled it off. Because again, like,
'Cause I could see either happening.
I see the flashes of, I could see them. I could definitely see them losing them. Like, that's certainly possible. But when you see the flashes of Jordan Love playing great and you see the flashes of this defense looking like a shutdown defense, my brain immediately goes to, and that's probably because I'm an optimist, naturally, Molly, unlike some of my co-hosts here. It makes me think, like, they can put this together. Like, they're not that far off.
But that's just it. You said flashes.
Well,
That's
I
all
know,
that they've
but-
shown us.
but-
A couple weeks ago, we asked the question when they beat the Steelers, are they more this season, are they more the first half team against the Steelers or the second half? The answer is the first half. They are way more like the first half than the other second
100%.
half. And you're not beating any of those teams that we just listed off if you're that team.
And I totally agree that, like, they are definitely the first half of that game, of the Steelers game. That is the Packers more encapsulated than the second half. But as somebody who plays sports, like, I've gone to tournaments and started poorly and had flashes early and then figured it out and played really good at the end. Like, it's certainly possible that coaches can see something that finally clicks with them, like, this is how we need to run this. Or you have players that something clicks and they're able to put it together. Like, we've seen Jordan Love string some games together. So the optimist in me says that is certainly doable.
Absolutely. Matt, speaking of being a competitor, David Deerfield chimes in 844-770-3776. Cardinals Talk text line. List is more important. How did Team Schuster do? So we know
right
how
now,
Team
or do
Schuster,
you want to do it on the other side?
how much time? I didn't know you want some time to air it out.
We
You
wanna
want to keep
hear
it
it,
short and sweet,
right?
I'm going to give Matt the option on it.
Well, I'll give you I can give you a better answer than we did not qualify.
Okay,
But,
no, that's fine.
We can go into it a tiny bit.
All right, but I'm sure that because you're here with us and not thinking about the Olympics, you could probably use a line of Kugels.
Oh my goodness, I could have used a line of Kugels yesterday because it has a flavor for every moment, even crushing defeat. But Line of Kugels is really fantastic for every moment. They've got so many great flavors, like the Liney's Peach is fantastic. They got the Lakeside Cherry. Right now, they might be into their Winter Porter. If not, find that Oktoberfest. That is still a fantastic beer. We're not that far out of October, so you're still allowed to have one. And Line of Kugels is definitely the beer that I was craving after a long week of curling out in South Dakota. So if you're looking for a flavor for any moment, check out Line of Kugels. Remember, you must be 21 years or older to enjoy.
This is Jim, Matt, Molly.
I'm Matt Hamilton.
And I'm his lookalike. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community. and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fears stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about the delicious Odyssey Brands, a family-owned company crafting award-winning cheese right here in Wisconsin for over 4 generations. Made with locally sourced milk, Odyssey brings bold, Greek-style flavors straight to your table. From savory, crumbly feta to rich and creamy Greek yogurt, every bite is a taste of tradition and quality. You can find Odyssey products at most major retailers nationwide and online. Odyssey, crafted in Wisconsin, loved everywhere, dairy done right.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
From color-changing Alexandrite to shimmering zircon and everything in between at Chalmers Jewelers, you'll find high-quality, affordable, one-of-a-kind pieces. We source straight from the gem cutters, and we manufacture in-house from start to finish. As the manufacturer, we believe in truth in pricing. Never pay more for quality and stunning, beautiful jewelry. She's one of a kind, and so should her jewelry be. While others may send your jewelry dreams to someone else to make, with us, your dreams become reality with the help of our custom jewelers, with you involved the whole way. With a staff that has over 200 years of combined experience, why buy from a place that marks up jewelry made by the thousands? When you can buy direct from Chalmers for that one-of-a-kind piece that is better quality, often for less.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
Hey, it's Jim Rutledge, and if you're like me, you want to look good, feel good, and still enjoy life. That's why I go to Carbon World Health. Whether it's recovery after a long week, boosting energy, or getting your fitness dialed in, Dr. Nestor Rodriguez and his team have you covered. And now, they've got a new med spa in Sun Prairie that has everything you need to look as good as you feel. Carbon World Health isn't just a gym, it's a total wellness experience. Visit carbonworldhealth.com to learn more.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Extremely happy with the win. We definitely didn't make it easy on ourselves, but bottom line is we overcame a lot of adversity and found a way, and that's sometimes what it takes in this league. And so we'll celebrate it tonight and move on to the Vikings tomorrow.
I am Jim Rutledge. Carbon World Health is where I work out. You can go see them, ask them about semaglutide. You can ask them about their workout facility, the cryotherapy, and red light therapy all over at Carbon World Health. Molly goes there for her facials as well, the one in Sun Prairie. There's one in Madison. She's Molly Brown. Matt Hamilton is back with us. We'll explain what he's doing here and how long he'll be here in a minute. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carbon's Talk text line. List is more. You can see us in the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Matt, you were wearing something pretty fancy.
Yeah, I got one of the sweaters I got in Norway. Not this year, but last year when we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was.
I think it was last year. I feel like it was last year. Who knows? Years blend
It
together.
doesn't matter. I think it might have been 2 years ago. Either way, I got my fancy sweater. It's definitely sweater weather going on.
Yeah.
The classic Norwegian clasps, because when I was picking out sweaters and I had one with a zipper in my hand, Chris Ply is the perpetual troll in my life who's just like, that clasp one's more authentic. I know it's $70 more, but come on, dude. It's got the collar.
Yeah.
So he just loves watching me spend money. So he pushed me into the more expensive sweater, and no regrets. I think it looks great.
Okay. It looks great on you.
It's an interesting look.
Again, I'm not saying it looks I'm just
great.
cosplaying, right? I just do that every day. Today I'm Norwegian.
That is your vibe, is to just wear a costume.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes. And Molly, you were in a brown Was it tight? What's this shirt? Brown.
It's like a bodysuit turtleneck.
Yeah, sure.
I don't wear a lot of
And a vest.
bodysuits, so you tell me.
It's a bodysuit.
And then I got the
black puffer vest.
Yeah, the puffer vest on there.
Yes.
And I am in full flannel. And this
And
flannel
it does not say team on the back, I will say.
That's good. Yes, good.
No, it doesn't, because I'm not a nerd. Savage. Hey, you notice how he stopped wearing it, though?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke Fickle.
And I got some flannel. You can see me on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. It's not doesn't breathe that much. I feel like it's warm.
Is it from Costco?
No. Actually, I think this might have been like the last thing I bought from Coles in a long time.
Okay.
It looks nice, but honestly, it's just hot. It's like the third time today where I've been somewhere and I've been like, this just doesn't. I got no breathing room.
Yeah. Flannels are warm, man.
They are. It was a mistake to wear it. I run warm, and these fluorescent lights are lighting me up with this flannel. But, Matt, we all watched you curl last night, and it was an unfortunate ending.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to unpack here, Matt, so I'm just going to give you the floor.
Yeah, so Team Schuster, without a doubt, best season we've ever had going into this event. Like, most tournaments that we go to, we're hoping to make top 8. That means you made some money. And if you make the semis, like, wow, good job, good bonus. We had 7 events, and we went 2 wins, 2 second place, and 3 fourth place. So, like, the goal of just, like, trying to make some money, break even, was absolutely shattered. Our team was firing on all cylinders. I was beyond confident that we were going to be able to get this done. We go to the trials in Sioux Falls. Good pre-event practice on the ice that surface we'll be playing on in the Denny Sanford Arena, which was gorgeous, by the way. An amazing arena for sports. Yeah, it was big. They even had it like curtained off like the third deck. So whatever USA Curling did to get like such a large, nice arena for an event like that, like kudos to them, because that was very cool. And there was pretty big crowds there on Saturday. We went through the round robin undefeated. So we beat every team twice. And what the bonus of that was, the only way you got this bonus, if you go undefeated in the round robin, you got the hammer for the playoffs, which means you get the last stone advantage to start every game. And we got to choose what color rocks we wanted to use. And the beauty, like, a lot of people don't know this, those rocks in theory all will do the exact same thing if you throw them the same way, but they just don't. They're real granite. There's different nuance to them. So, like, some rocks will glide further. Some rocks might curl a little bit more. So we had mapped out all of our rocks, and we took all the best rocks from all the sheets from one color, and we were like, we are so locked in. We've got everything we need. And we had a best-of-3 final against Team Danny Casper, who also a great guy, and just because he beat us, you should still pull for USA Curling, even though I understand that you prefer me to be there. I would too. Played them in the best-of-3. We lost the first game and made like a couple Packers mental errors, right? Like, we played a good game, but there was a couple key shots and key moments that we didn't execute at a high level. And the way Team Casper was playing, they really like kind of ramped up, because we beat the snot out of them the first time we played them in the round robin. We drubbed them and had a really good game against them the second time. So the first game of the playoffs, the best-of-3 playoffs, they win. Saturday, they are just as sharp, but we figured our stuff out and stopped making some of those like crucial errors in big moments. Like, we didn't get ourselves into as much trouble. We made the shots we needed to, and we were able to get out with a win. Tie the series up 1-1, best-of-3, and we go into Sunday, and it like one of those games when it just doesn't feel right. Maybe you're cheering for the Packers, and they go out on the field, and you watch that first drive, and you're like, maybe the Browns game? You're like, this doesn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so confident they were going to win, and that's how I felt. I'm like, we're going to win this. And we got out on the ice and just had a couple hiccups. Not like game-losing hiccups early, but a couple that were like, that should make you suspicious. And it just got out of hand on us, and we ended up losing the last game Sunday night in the best-of-3. And I unfortunately don't get the chance this year to compete at the Olympics in February, which is tough.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate being able to like basically use all you listeners and you, Jim and Molly, as distractions from thinking too much about it, because I could go back, and I'm sure football players do this. I'm sure Matt LaFleur does this, if I just would have done this a little bit differently, if I would have made Golden the first look before Romeo Dobbs, like Jordan would have seen him when he was open, and we would have blown this game open. And who knows if you get that touchdown earlier, or if we scored 2 points instead of 1 in an earlier end and kind of take momentum. So it was, like I said, it was a battle.
Yeah.
The Saturday game, I know Molly was watching because she's dialed.
Watch all of them.
Not, Packers, they can be on the background, but if Matt Hamilton's curling, Molly is
No.
dialed.
You should have seen my setup.
I
So
love
at
Matt
first,
Hamilton.
At first, I had you just on Peacock yesterday, and then I was like, "Well, I want to watch the Lions Eagles game too." So luckily, they had you guys on Peacock and USA. So then I went on my YouTube TV and I did multi-view of Matt and the Eagles game. It was great.
I love Matt Hamilton.
But I had the sound on the curling side, just so you know.
But that Saturday
That's
game,
how you know
though,
she's
Jim,
committed.
might be
Teammate.
the best played USA curling match.
It was so
And I
good.
saw a lot after the fact, a lot of articles written. I know that all you guys made big shots, and Schuster did at the end too. And kind of the legend of Team Schuster was continuing to build that.
Yeah, the 2 previous Olympic trials, we dropped the first 2 games, or first game of the best of 3, and then rattled 2 off in a row to go. So honestly, when we lost that first game, and I was like, oh, just a couple inches, on a couple different shots, we win that game, no problem, handily. I'm like, we're going to figure this out, and we're going to do it again. They fell for the trap, the Team Schuster trap. Lull them into a false sense of confidence, win game 2, and absolutely know that you're living rent-free between the rears. And it just didn't work out the same way as it did the previous 2 times.
So you talk about the Team Schuster part of it. There is, you're part of it, a large part of it. Team Schuster has a long legacy. It was a big, I don't say passing of the torch, but it was a big moment.
No, it literally was a passing of the torch. John's 43. My teammate Colin's 41, and Chris is 38. I'm the young one on the team.
Yeah.
You would never
Damn,
guess
and you're
it.
old.
Yeah, I'm 36. Yeah, exactly. So this Team Schuster is not going to be playing in another Olympic trials. That's 100%. And this Team Casper, honestly, they're young. They're I think their oldest player is 26.
Okay, yeah.
They're just getting better. I don't know if I played for another, if we are just getting worse. We're getting older. They are honestly getting better, and they bested us in that situation. Unfortunately, though, with that, we won 3 of 5 in total. We just lost the wrong 2. And this season, we played them 5 times and lost once.
Dang.
So I still believe that we are the best team, but they showed better stuff on Sunday when it mattered the most. So, the Packer fans like to justify themselves. I know that year that Rodgers was MVP, we're, 16-1, 15-2 or something?
15-1 in the regular season.
Yeah, 15-1 in the regular season. When they lost in the playoffs, I was like, well, we're still the best team. We just got caught by bad luck. And that's a little bit how I feel. Not to take any flowers away from Team Casper. They played so amazing, but we were so good this year. I was so confident.
So we should cheer for them now.
We should absolutely cheer for them now.
I was wondering that because I know you have this stance on, okay, if the Packers get beat by the Super Bowl winning team, then that means that the Packers could have been this.
If the Packers beat them, we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
So if they go on and win a gold medal, we basically won the gold medal.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, do I cheer for them now or do I hate them?
Here's the thing.
Because I kind of hated them the entire time. I'm not going to lie. Just looking at them, I was like,
totally
I can't stand them.
That's totally fair. They're kids. They're very young and very excitable, which sometimes can be endearing, and sometimes when it's against your favorite co-host.
Yeah.
No, I was so devastated for you. Legit.
Yeah.
No, my girls asked this morning when they woke up, how did Matt do? My brother was like, is he? I'm like, I'm not bothering him tonight. He's like, how's he feeling? I'm like, I'm not. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna let him breathe it out there.
I think I told my husband, I was like, I'm not texting Matt until he texts us.
Yeah,
and even then I didn't text back because I didn't know what to text you.
Yeah, all I had was cryptic, that's sports.
I gave him a Sam Elliott hat tip.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the best I can do?
Yeah, exactly. When in doubt, use a GIF.
Yeah, because honestly, the hat tip, but it is a hat. It's a hell of a run.
Yeah.
there's not, obviously it sucks right now, but there's nothing to be to look back on and say that you guys didn't maximize the hell out of all of it. And you have a gold medal, one of the few people ever had it, and you went to the Olympics and finished fourth. So, it's a hell of a run. I'm not going to give your sports, eulogy right now.
Yeah.
But
fortunately, there is, fortunately and unfortunately, I know some of my teammates wish it was just it, but when we signed a contract to be a part of USA Curling this season, if you didn't win the trials, you have to go play nationals still.
Yeah.
And with the Olympic team not allowed to go play nationals, this should be a cakewalk. I should go to the World Championships, and they're in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
So that could be pretty cool to play a World Championship. That's what I'm telling myself right now.
Hey,
I'm in the bargaining phase of grief. And I'm at least I'll have a chance to play a World Championship on home soil, which I've never done before. And with a lot of countries not sending their Olympic teams to even the World Championships, I'm might be the most winnable World Championship that I've ever gone to.
Okay, so curling's not over for you.
No, I still have a couple more events this year still.
Okay. Gotcha.
But
I honestly didn't even know.
It's not going to be the whole month of February I'll be gone. I'll have another week here, and if we make it to Worlds, another week and a half there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe some weekends where I got to take Friday or Thursday off. So
nothing too
crazy.
Some more Matt Turner.
I mean, I got one curling event. We're only going to good ones now. I got a curling event in January that's in Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, it's that same one.
Yeah,
okay.
same one. So we're definitely going to Arizona in January.
Okay, yeah.
And then the national championships are in Charlotte. That's a cool place to go when it's cold, early March.
Yeah.
Are you going to be playing against Jared Allen in Arizona? Because he did last time.
Yeah, he owns a restaurant down there, and he always sponsors the event, so I think he would play in it, and if not, he'd probably go down.
He's a hard-working guy, isn't he?
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
Yeah.
How'd you like that, getting, attention on ESPN National? My goodness.
It was funny. I felt like Evan was kind of pulling him at Hamilton. It was like, oh, yeah, well, I know this guy who's a curler.
But he didn't I will say this. If I was Evan, I would have said gold medal curler. And obviously Jared knows you're a gold medalist. But if I'm going to flex that I know a curler, I'm going to flex that, he's also got a gold medal.
Yeah. My flex, the first time I played Jared Allen, he slipped on the ice. And when he was on the ground, I fake hog-tied him like he did in the sack celebrations and then threw my hands in the air.
Savage. That's amazing.
Yeah, he thought that was pretty funny. It's on video. I can find it for you guys in the
Please
break.
do.
Send
Absolutely.
it to Ryan.
All right. Well, Matt, we're still a hell of a run, and we're looking forward to watching you curl for however long you guys continue to do it.
Yeah. We'll see. Right now, not much longer, but I think as time goes on, this sting will wear off, and I will be more inclined to be open to the idea of more curling.
Yeah, it's like Brett Favre, where you ask me after the season, I retire.
Yeah, but I see. That's why I'm not making any commitments right now.
Yeah.
We're not going to guarantee it, but if you put a gun to my head and we're like, you got to do it now, make a choice, I'd be like, yeah, I think I might be done.
See, we'll talk to Wildy about that tomorrow, because I think my understanding is what the Packers did to Favre, kind of on purpose. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher here with an offer for a bath or shower remodel from Kohler Services. Family owned for 150 years, Kohler is your Wisconsin manufacturer providing care for life. And this month only, you can get $1,000 off your Lugstone shower remodel and 0-interest financing for 12 months. Visit KohlerServicesWI.com to request your free quote with fast professional installation always included. That's KohlerServicesWI.com.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you with 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank, Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
There's a lot to be thankful for this season at Metro Ford of Madison. Get the 2025 Ford F-150 STX, now available with 2.9% APR for 66 months. That's just $16.64 per $1,000 financed. Or if leasing's your style, drive home the F-150 STX for just $299 a month with $3,859 due at signing for 36 months. Don't wait. These thankful offers end November 19th. Find your next Ford today at MetroFordofMadison.com.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after, an in-depth recap of every Bucks game in 6 minutes. No more, no less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner, and catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Give me something I can feel. Light a cigarette just so I can breathe. Give me something, something 700 feet off the coast of green. Give me something I can feel.
Madison College has been educating Wisconsin students since 1912, which is more than a century of opportunity. And today, many students actually start their bachelor's degree right at Madison College. And with special transfer tracks and agreements with schools like UW, you can save money, earn credits, and then move right into a four-year program, which is exactly what I did. Last year alone, over 4,500 students made the jump from Madison College to more than 600 universities. It's a proven pathway to success, and it all starts at Madison College. Start your path at madisoncollege.edu.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. Matt Hamilton with us. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Get into the show. 844-770-3776. That's the Carbon Stock text line. This is more. You can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. And we do have a Siding Limited poll question. Does every game feel like a must-win for the rest of the season? For the Packers, 52%, or basically 53% of you say yes. And I want to talk a little bit about Jordan Love, but you can continue to chime in on that, 844-770-3776. Ryan, our psychedelic advisor, says that Strofe is in his feels today, apparently. Is Alex Strofe super petty? Today was the second time he cut me off before I could finish the take. I know I'm a Bears fan, but I started with the Packers compliment.
No idea.
Of
Irrelevant.
course he's petty.
Yes.
He's insecure.
Strofe.
He feels insecure like every Packers fan right now.
Well,
Honestly.
I was,
As we should.
Well,
Yeah.
and all right, Matt Hamilton earnestly believes, and there's obviously a sports element to it, that like, hey, the Packers can do it and things can go well, and it's more your personality to just be earnestly optimistic about the team. Strofe, I feel like it's all his bravado and overconfidence and is cocky about his team, and if the team isn't, then like it's more of a personal offense. Is yours more of like a, well, I'm a fan. You're like one of those fans where it's like, well, I'm a fan. I need to believe in my team. That's part of being a fan.
Right.
And that's one way to do it. Obviously, I'm not like either one of you, even with my own team. But with that perspective, Matt and Molly, we always talk the pessimist here.
I'm not a pessimist.
Realist.
Don't even. The Packers can't do anything wrong. I just love them so much.
I mean, I do love them so much. I can imagine.
Come
I do
on.
love them so much, but they can do wrong.
Oh, can they? Now they can?
Oh no!
Are you coming around
they
to
can
the
be wrong.
realistic side?
We've seen wrong from the Packers, but that doesn't mean it can't be righted. Is all I'm getting at.
I don't know, like Matt right now, and this is going to be a weird reference, but did you see Saturday Night Live?
Yes, I did.
So Glenn Powell hosted Saturday Night Live, and they posted a picture of Glenn Powell in I forgot what it was from.
The UPS guy?
No. When he had the big smile and he said he looked like, and he had a beard and kind of, it was right before. It was actually right.
He looks like a psycho. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I think you're talking about a different one. Oh, so the quote he used, and so it was in there. It was right before Top Gun Maverick came out, but he has a beard, his hair spiked up, he's got a big smile, he's got big pearly white teeth, and his eyes are big and white. And he said, everyone in my family said I look like a golden retriever waiting to get pet, which made me think immediately like Matt Hamilton right there.
Yep.
And that's the same look that Matt Hamilton has. I can help you find the photo, Ryan, but it literally is like, it really did. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that absolutely looks like a golden retriever looking to get pet, and that's also the look that Matt had right there when you were talking about the Packers. Just
That's fair.
A golden retriever ready to get pet. So
I mean, that's the fandom, right? Like, I believe that this Packers team is better than what they're showing us.
Yep.
They can put a better product on the field, and I think it can start next week, and it can go for a run.
It can,
yeah. So like,
but it's funny, like the exact opposite. Like for me, I'm like, well, Caleb is ascending every game, and like he could just take one more step, and then the Bears are legitimately a team that could surprise some people. I don't think they still get to the Super Bowl, but maybe they win a playoff. Maybe they could do what the Packers did a few years ago. But then my normal fandom overwhelms it and says, yeah, you have the right photo there, Ryan. My normal fandom says that's not going to happen. But I love it for Matt, and I wish I could be there. So, Matt, for the game, if you're stat watching, 13 to 24, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns for Jordan Love. Not great. Not bad. Not great. Doesn't tell the whole story. For the first half, I know there's drops in there. He was 8 of 18 for 102 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And the drops, there's a million things that go into it, and I'm not discounting them, but there's times where he misses throws. There's times where receiver, like Savion Williams, there's not a stat that says Savion Williams made a hell of a catch. Like there's how many times, and I'm just using that one as an example, how many times is a throw saved on a 50-50 ball because a guy went up and got it.
Right.
And I'm not discounting Love. I'm just saying that the drops in the end usually work themselves out. But in the fourth quarter, he was 5 of 7 for 72 yards and a touchdown. And more importantly, on the last drive, 4 or 6 for 72 yards and a touchdown. And the Savion Williams throw was classic Love, where I'm like, all right, make that throw again, please. But
yeah,
would you guys like to hear him describe that throw?
Let's hear that, Jordan Love. Let's hear Jordan Love talk about the throw to Savion Williams.
When you talk about Matt Hamilton and being earnest, one thing you can always say about Jordan Love, he's always pretty honest when talking about what's going through his mind and the decisions he makes. Because he doesn't always compliment himself, I would say.
Yeah, no, we ran in pretty much stop routes if you think about it, and kind of went off schedule. I was in the pocket, had time, didn't like the initial read, and just went on scramble drill. Told him to go deep, and he did a good job kind of wheeling up and just threw him up, a 50-50 ball. And he went up and made a big-time catch for us. So just a really phenomenal play by him.
You can say at the very least he trusts his guys.
Right.
But he gives them a chance.
But my point is right there, like nobody has the stat of because it's impossible to keep, of like the balls that were thrown up for grabs, which was a strategic throw up for grabs. The only issue I had with it, or at least the only reason I was excited, one, I could see him waving, and it was in the middle of the field. So I'm like, where the hell are the defenders? Because if I can see it on TV, everyone else can see it. But it was open enough.
I believe at that point the Giants were down 2 of their top corners.
Yeah.
Their top corner did not play because he got hurt in pregame warmups, and then they had another guy who left during the game.
But I will say the throw to Christian Watson, like a really smart strategic risk and a perfect throw for the touchdown that gave him the lead. There's 2 guys there, but he put it in a spot where only Watson can make a play. Now, again, this was a better throwing ball and a smarter throwing ball to Watson, but that's one where Watson still had to go and get it for Love. And so we never count those, like when we talk about drops, like that's the anti-drop. And like, yes, it was a great throw, but Christian Watson still had to go up and get it and pluck it away from 2 giant defenders. It wasn't quite a 50-50 ball, but it's a ball where Jordan has to trust his receiver to go get it. So Jordan Love finished the game super strong.
Right.
The game just felt like Jordan Love's entire damn career. Like his rookie year, he had a nice start, and then it was trash in the middle, and then he finished really strong.
Did you feel like he was trash at any point in this game?
No, but I just mean like I'm just saying like I was just breaking down his rookie year. But
Sure.
like over his career, it's like either he's mid or elite, and it's all like in every game it feels like.
Is there a difference between and mid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
And is less than mid.
Yeah.
It is?
Eh,
it is.
Mid, elite. Actually, no.
But how much
no.
further below
There's got to be a
mid
good.
is eh?
He's
Yeah.
not. I don't think he's
Good, better, best.
He can be.
Never let it rest. Till your dude gets better.
That's so embarrassing.
What?
You can do.
Till your
I
better
think
gets best.
you can do mid, good, elite.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he's good.
Where is
But
eh on
sometimes
the
he goes
spectrum?
down to mid. 100%.
Okay, so mid is below good, and eh is how much far below mid?
No. Is off the
Eh,
spectrum.
is now gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The spectrum ended at eh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going mid, good, elite.
Yeah.
And it kind of, that's how his game went. It literally was like, it kept on getting better. And it was good when it mattered. So I'm just going to ask the question, did he play like a 55.5 average annual value?
$55 million.
$55 million quarterback. Did he play like a $55 million quarterback?
I say yes because he didn't do anything to lose the game, and he led his team to a fourth quarter win, which he hasn't done even in games that he's been great in. So
I'm going to say no. And this is because the Packers can do wrong, Molly. And I'm not all sunshine and rainbows.
Amazing.
No, there's other
such a
quarterbacks
pessimist.
who get less money and can pull off a fourth quarter win. To be a $55 million quarterback, to be a top 6 paid guy in the NFL, you need to have more good than mid, and you need to have more elite than mid. And he just shows that he's pretty much equal parts mid, good, and elite.
But his receivers were dropping balls. He was kind of hurt during it. I
get
a lot
that.
of different things that were going on.
I get that, but
he lost his top receiver in Tucker Kraft. Come on.
But elite, and this goes back to at 55, I get what Matt's saying, that's elite pay.
Right.
And he didn't play
is
elite.
he a franchise quarterback? 100%.
Yes.
Is he a top 6 guy in this league as far as earning money? Are there 5 other quarterbacks in the NFL right now that you would rather have on your team than?
Okay, but the other quarterbacks that are getting paid the same as him, don't want them. I don't want Tua.
No, that's totally fair, and I think Dolphin fans would have even more reason to be very upset. They'd be answering no to this question as well.
Okay.
But for $55 million, I would like to see a little bit more good and elite play and a little bit less on the mid play.
So of course I'd like to see more. I'm just saying for this game.
For this game though, he didn't earn it. He threw 170 yards.
He got out throw. I mean, we'll get to that if you don't quote me. James Winston threw for more yards than him, but I would say that
also had more turnovers
and
more almost turnovers.
All right, sassy. All right. So Jordan played well. He played really well, especially when it mattered. But to Matt's point, the 55 defines elite, and he wasn't elite in this game. There's flashes of. I get the appeal because again, I'm going through it as a fan of a second-year quarterback. Where you're like, holy God, the plays that Caleb can throw or break out of a pocket and make this throw that only a few guys in the league can make. That's amazing, but they're inconsistent. He's a second-year player. It's the same for Jordan Love. He's just 6.5 years in this system, and 3.5 years as a starter. You'd want more consistency out of him. But let's quickly, Micah Parsons, did he play like a defensive player of the year candidate?
Yes.
Candidate. Quarterback tackler.
I mean,
Micah
finalist, I guess
6
we'll call
tackles,
finalist.
Miles Turner's going to run away with it.
Yeah,
right?
Miles Turner is just going to run away with Depoy
You guys
in the
suck.
NFL this year.
No, you guys suck. The next time you guys mess up, just wait. I'm coming
I don't
for
think
you.
I'll have to wait very long.
Miles Garrett, I believe, has 17.5 sacks right now
And
through
4 in like the first half
Yeah.
yesterday.
He's
I'm
on
not saying
pace for NFL high 24.
We're not comparing him to
and guess what team he's on? Okay.
Bad one.
Right, I'm not comparing him to is he going to win it? Is he still playing?
He's
at the
definitely
level?
a candidate.
Yeah,
He's definitely
I
a
agree with
candidate.
you. And
He
then
made a lot of impacts in the second half of this game.
Yes, I agree. I'm not
Especially last
disagreeing.
play of the game.
And we all can agree that the Packers did not look like a Super Bowl representative.
Contender?
Yeah. No, contender's different. Super Bowl representative. They're going to be the team that plays in the Super Bowl from the NFC. They did not look like that.
No, they don't.
Because the Giants, just third-string quarterback, brand new head coach, first
But is
game
he
ever
third
coaching.
string? Are we sure Russ is second string at this point?
Russell Wilson stinks.
If you look at the start of the season,
Start of the
Jackson
season.
Dart was second string.
Good point.
I'd rather
Fair.
have Jameis than
Russ.
Russell.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that
Yeah, they did.
So do the Giants.
Did
guys.
they show Russ at any point in the game? Now that I think
I'm
about
not
it?
sure he's alive.
Does he even? I was going to say, does he dress up?
That's a good
He
question.
did. So it's funny when they played the Bears last week and the Bears beat them. They showed, I guess, foreshadowing him doing the full dorky warm up he always does, and then he came in and honestly, Jackson Dart, his ability to run all over the place was
Jackson Dart.
Dart.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Why did you say you were gonna?
Because I'm so nice, and you guys
Moments
aren't.
ago, you're like, when you guys screw up, I'm going to get you.
But I didn't screw up. Is
that like Jackson Dart, Jim?
I just didn't say Dart.
Jackson Smith
long
and
enough.
Jigba. Like, if he said that instead of Jackson Dart.
Is that the Sith Lord version of Jackson Dart?
It was that was more of like I just didn't enunciate right at the end. I know his name. I know it's Jackson Dart.
Jackson Darth.
Just like Pat Connaughton.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Giannis, that's good.
When he got traded, I was like, that's the best thing for Jim.
Why? What Pat Connaughton? What's wrong with
There's
that?
no G. It's Connaughton.
Connaughton.
Pat Connaughton. And you always say Pat Connaughton.
Whatever. He wasn't good enough for me to know his name.
You're doing the Irish pronunciation.
Yes,
His
yes.
is a Scottish name, Jim.
That's my bad. Thanks for everybody. You guys tell me this now.
Yeah, no, we literally let you say it 1,000 times before we finally.
For what it's worth, I have tried to correct you on it. You just didn't listen.
That's actual factual.
Thanks, Doc.
I don't believe you. Anyways, the Packers did not play like a Super Bowl
No, they did not.
represented.
No.
All right. What are you doing back there?
I texted you guys that there's been somebody on the line. I was waiting for you to notice.
Well, Jim would read his phone.
Yeah, that would usually help.
Bill and Madison 844-770-3776. What is? I'm seeing all these texts.
Please
Bill,
don't say that Malik Willis should be the starting quarterback.
Bill.
Bill.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, so I got a little bit of a hot take. Let me just run this through.
Okay.
I think we need to play Malik Willis a little more.
I knew it was coming.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, hear me out. So with their offensive line playing like a sieve, he is a much more mobile quarterback than Jordan Love. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback, but I'm saying like maybe we put him in for a series or two just to kind of change it up a little bit.
I'm for it.
I think Matt LaFleur calls a little more imaginative plays and not just the normal run-of-the-mill run pass when Jordan Love is in, when Malik Willis is in. And I think we need to include him more into this offense, especially given, our offensive line play. He's way more mobile. I'm not saying Malik Willis is a better quarterback than Jordan Love, but I think he's better for the team.
Bill,
and I'll let you discuss off the air.
All right, thanks, Bill. Thanks
Unless
for the call.
you want to ask me a question.
Do you have a question for Bill?
No. I think I got it, and I'm just chomping at the bit to retort.
All right, I will say, could there be something, for an example, and I don't always want to bring up, but it's a team I watch besides Packers. Tyson Bagent's a guy in Chicago that some people really loved. Mm-hmm. So he has now played, I think, 4 snaps this year, and they used him one time where Caleb threw it out to Tyson, and then Tyson threw it back to Caleb down the. Actually, there's more involved in the play, but regardless, Tyson Bagent actually threw a pass to Caleb Williams. I believe it was against the Giants, or no, maybe 2 weeks ago. And
that was 2 weeks ago because that was when you were gloating that Caleb Williams has more touchdowns than Matthew Golden and all these different players.
He does still.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you're a Chicago fan.
Yeah.
Idaho.
Well, being as I'm not from Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You're never living that one down either.
No. Anyways, they put Tyson in twice yesterday because then it'll start of like, well, is it a decoy? What are you going to do? So to the point of you could figure out a way to get Malik Willis in there as like, is he going to run the ball? What's Jordan like? You could.
I don't love
build in
him
a play
for
a
like
game.
a drive.
No, a play a game. Like so, Tyson Bagent this entire season has played
So
3
what? Are we
plays.
just gonna go Taysom Hill over here? We're gonna be the Saints.
The exact thing that Jim is
That's what I
talking
was
about. The exact thing Jim is talking about, and even the thing that I think Bill and Madison was talking about as well on the line. Like, I don't know if it's that crazy when you also consider and listen to what Matt LaFleur said after the game about the idea of possibly having special packages for Malik Willis.
It's certainly up for discussion. I mean, it's just hard to want to take your quarterback off the field. So, I know there was some game plans last year where we had a 2 QB package, and who knows? Maybe we'll see that come back.
Jim, is Matt LaFleur stealing your takes?
No.
Is that for real or phony?
He'd be stealing from Ben Johnson.
Oh, come on.
It's not tight.
Or
It's not
it could be
tight.
something that gives the Packers offense a little
Wasn't
spark.
Sean
It gets
Payton
Matt
like the
LaFleur.
first to do that?
Well,
with
I would say
Taysom
more.
Hill?
I would
Yes,
say that,
like a decade ago.
They're all used differently, and they're all different types of score. Like Taysom Hill can use as tight end, running back, a million different things. Malik Willis is probably more Taysom Hill than Tyson Bagent can only be he'll line up wide
Malik
receiver.
Willis as a tight end?
No, but I'm saying that he'd have more ability. Like he's got to compared to Tyson Bagent, he's built like a classic 1980s quarterback. Like he can't. Like even at receiver, it's ridiculous for him to be out there. You knew that you're just trying to feel like, what are they doing? But Malik, to confuse a defense for one play in a big game, obviously, the Malik, if you're gonna do packages, I mean, he is more dynamic of an athlete. Like Jordan, again, he's sneaky and athletic. It takes him forever to get going when he's trying to run. So if there were kind of a wildcat sort of idea that they could build around Malik.
Instead of using Savion Williams, use an actual quarterback?
Yes, and
wouldn't that be smart?
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, if I was playing Madden, yes, that's what I would do.
It'd be sweet. Throw them back both in the shotgun.
Right.
And side by side.
Even if you don't have both
you
back.
do a little handoff, and then all of a sudden it's a screenplay to Savion Williams.
Have Jaden, once he gets healthy, Jaden Reed back there, too.
Reed.
He can play like halfback. Have Chris Brooks as a fullback.
Maybe you could have Jaden Reed handed off to Matthew Golden.
Play a Y?
The way you guys are talking is it makes it sound like the season's over for the Packers.
No,
that's where you guys are heading.
But
that's where you guys are
we're
heading.
looking for a spark. They need a spark.
Okay, but the way that you guys are talking sounds absolutely crazy. You're saying 5 different people's names, Ryan, that should be back there.
Okay, I'm not being serious.
He was being,
but you know what? There are people.
I'm being facetious.
There are people.
But I certainly think that if you have these plays, there's no reason that they can't be incorporated. You could have them line up in the shotgun and literally not have them do anything. It's a slant, but it might throw the defense off for a half a second, which can get a guy open. If there's an arrow in your quiver, why be afraid to use it?
You love arrow in a quiver.
It's
Steel sharpens steel.
Yeah. Thank you. Importantness. What are you gonna?
We said we were going to be nice
something?
to Matt today. We said we were going to be nice to Matt today.
We are. We're giving him lots of pets.
On the other side,
Who's a good boy?
Actually,
I'm a good boy.
I'm going to have Molly take a picture of Matt because I want to put a side by side of the photo from SNL.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
And of Matt Hamilton. We're also going to do Don't Quote Me on the other side of the top of the hour. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC.
A snapback to reality for Wisconsin as they fell to number 2 Indiana. A strong first half showing was undone by a brutal second half stretch that included a lost fumble, an interception, and 3 Fernando Mendoza touchdown passes. UW's offense also only mustered 23 total yards after the break. The Badgers now look to bounce back this weekend against Illinois. Kickoff is slated for 6:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
When it's game day in Madison, you know what that means. Pizza Hut time. Unlimited large one-topping pizzas, just $7.99 each. Or your team at home can load them up with 3 toppings for $9.99. Perfect for kickoffs, watch parties, or that fourth quarter comeback from your living room. Fuel your crew, fill the table, and keep the good times rolling all game long with Pizza Hut. Order now for delivery or carryout at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Jim, Matt, and Molly every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best High Life specials in Madison. Plus, to celebrate our love for dive bars, we'll be giving away a case of Miller High Life to one lucky fan every Thursday. Live the high life with Jim, Matt, and Molly and enjoy the champagne of beer in its natural environment. Like the Nitty Gritty, Connie's Home Plate, Hooterville Inn, and Vin's Missouri Tavern.
Hi, this is Dave Kane. You're listening to Madison's Home of the Bucks, a good Karma brand radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ron Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center Update brought to you by Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. All State 7 championship games can be found exclusively on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel on November 20th and 21st. And for the first time in 21 days, it is a Victory Monday right here on 100.5 ESPN. The Green Bay Packers pulling out a 27-20 win as they prevailed in the fourth quarter comeback against the 2-9 Giants. Jordan Love led a 75-yard touchdown drive after previously leaving the game with a left shoulder injury as he hit Christian Watson for a 17-yard score in the corner of the end zone. Meanwhile, running back Josh Jacobs also left the game but did not return. Now, there is still some concern for the health of Jacobs, but earlier reports today said that Jacobs does not have a season-ending injury and there is no structural damage in his injured knee, but the running back could miss this week's game versus the Vikings. Read more over from Rob Domofsky at ESPN.com. Also stay tuned to Jim, Matt, and Molly right here as we continue talking about the Packers win against the Giants. Then after that, we got Bucks basketball tipping off at 6 p.m. against the Cavs out in Cleveland, and Wisconsin Badgers football lost but covered against Indiana this week. Barry Alvarez show coming up at 6 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
It's Murr.
I'm the flower, it's Mr. He gave me his number. It wasn't the other way around. He was like, no, you text me. So here we are, best friends. We're probably going to go boating this summer. So
there you go. You could have your pontoon boat full of tight ends.
Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't be the first time. Waka waka.
Which tight end is your favorite? Tucker?
My wife's.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light at the Mountains Blue. You know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light. So good to have you back.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carl's Talking Text line. List is more. You can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app and watch us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, Jim Rutledge with you. Primetime Wollersheim behind the glass. And on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, Ryan will tell us when he is ready to juxtapose a photo from Glenn Powell that was used on SNL on Saturday. It looks like a red carpet photo of Glenn Powell. I think he said maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. Glenn Powell, most famous, I think people would know him from the Top Gun Maverick movie.
Top Gun Maverick. He's also in a new movie, which is why he was on SNL.
Yeah, he's Running Man.
The remake of The Running Man.
Which the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man Elite, it was terrible but awesome.
Right.
Have you seen it before?
I think I've seen it. I knew the premise of this one before, I had to watch the trailer.
I'm not even going to bother with Molly.
He's in Twisters. No, I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah,
Thanks for asking.
Twisters
That was a big movie, yeah.
Anyone but you, I've heard that one's good. I haven't seen it.
He was in a movie called Hitman.
Wait,
that was
anyone
on
but you
Netflix.
stars Sydney Sweeney?
I think that, I think they're like the two
I've seen
mains.
that one, yeah. That's a good one.
Of course you have.
Favorite actress.
She's a thespian, all right? She's fantastic at her work. Anyways.
She has another really good one that you would like. I just can't remember what it was called. I have to. Voyeurs? Voyeurs. They watch people. That's all I'll say.
What are you saying about me?
You like Sydney Sweeney. You see a lot of Sydney Sweeney in the movie.
Was this a movie?
A lot of her.
Is this a movie or a documentary?
Made me jealous. She's a fantastic actress.
What is this, Mr. Skin? What are we?
I don't get the joke.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Also in Spy Kids,
It was also
Glenn Powell.
Yes.
Spy Kids.
Oh, that's right.
He talked about it. I don't know who he was in Spy Kids.
I think he was
gotta
in
look him
Spy
up.
Kids 3.
Yeah.
He was like the.
Do you know the difference between all of them? The only thing I can remember
Yes.
is like the microwavable McDonald's and like the people that are like finger people.
Okay, so that was. They
sorry,
were in
what?
all three. Yeah, they are. She's right. No. That fingers. They're thumbs. Specifically thumbs. Let's remember this, people. They were specifically
They thumb
thumbs.
people?
Yes.
Linger on your fingers.
They are thumbs that have like opposed. They're
Yeah.
basically a hand, but their head is the
They're
thumb.
disgusting.
And then the other like digits are their arms and legs.
I'll
but they're
find
like
a picture.
human sized. Yeah, they're
And
disgusting.
What were you referencing?
So they're like
about?
hand people?
Sort of. It's a weird movie. Steve Buscemi's in the second
You
one.
think?
Well, okay.
I've never seen any of these, but
These
now I'm
things.
kind of intrigued. Well, send it to Ryan. Okay, so you can put it up
I'm
on
not.
the
I'm not going to put all this stuff up. We can put so many things on the ESPN.
Are you kidding me? You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Those people from Spy Kids.
I have. Oh my God! I don't.
That is terrifying.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a thumb.
It's a thumb. It's a thumb. I promise.
it's got a nail.
It's a thumb. Yes, exactly.
I think they had to put the nail
It's
on
the
it.
curve of the
Yeah.
the
Definitely
curve of the
did.
knuckle.
Yeah, you had to put a nail
It
on
couldn't
that
be the
thumb.
thumbprint for the face.
For
Right,
all the
yeah.
reasons that Molly is describing this, if you want to find that photo, you should just Google it on your own personal
What?
device.
Spy Kids hand people?
Thumb people.
Okay, I actually shouldn't have.
Not finger people.
I actually
Thumb.
shouldn't have Googled this
Thumb
on my work
people.
computer because I put thumb people Spy Kids.
That's fine. I think that's okay.
You
can
might
see
just
why it's
show up in a
problematic.
doc- You might just show up in a very
good
interesting
you didn't
document.
say finger people Spy Kids because that was not a work appropriate search. Linger on your
That's
fingers.
barely
appropriate for me to say on the air.
Yeah, I think you should stop saying it if I'm being honest.
Spy Kids 3.
Spy
Yeah.
Kids 3 is fantastic. That's the one with Glenn Powell. That's the one where they're in like a futuristic sort of like.
It's fantastic.
I don't even know what it's called. I watched these movies like 19 times as a kid. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
All I know is that
All
I used to
know
want their microwave that just like made a Big Mac. It was the best thing.
Yes,
in
that's
Spy
right.
Kids.
That's in the
Wait.
first movie. That's
You guys
the one.
are such babies.
So in the one with
Yeah, I
Antonio
know. Right?
Banderas.
I've never seen any of these, but I know they exist, and I feel like there were decent actors in it.
Steve Buscemi's in the second one.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
Antonio Banderas plays the dad.
So you thought of the microwave? Like, did anyone see? And it's probably no, but Macaulay Culkin starring Richie Rich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
a great
you-
movie.
Oh, what do you mean? Probably no. That's like my era.
Okay,
Yeah,
have
for
you
sure.
have you seen it?
Absolutely not. Why do you even ask anymore?
But
It was out before she was born. She's
Yeah,
kind of
I know,
strofe in
right?
that
Yeah.
fact.
No. I've seen the Titanic. That was before I was born. Does that make you feel old?
Never let go, Jack.
A little bit. It does.
I'll never let go.
And then she let go. Just saying.
Yeah.
She could have. Both
Quitter.
could have fit on the door.
Yeah. No doubt.
Jack Dawson from
She's
where?
like, yeah, I'm not really ready for something
Where?
serious.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for the necklace, though.
Yeah.
This was a nice fling. But where was he from in Wisconsin?
Chippewa Falls.
Was it Chippewa Falls?
Kugels.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're
Was
right.
it Chippewa Falls?
We gotta
I
go
can't
to.
remember.
Who?
Oh wait, that was.
Wait, are you? Did you actually?
It was
mean-
definitely he was from Chippewa Falls. But then I was gonna quote Mark Murphy. We gotta go to Chippewa Falls.
We gotta get the Chippewa Falls.
Jack, that was not in Titanic.
No, that clip you guys just heard just now, that wasn't Mark Murphy. That's Leo.
We gotta get the Chippewa Falls.
That's DiCaprio.
Yeah.
We gotta get
And
the
that's why
Chippewa
Rose
Falls.
didn't hold his hand. Anyway.
When she heard his
That's
accent,
why she let go.
when she heard his accent slip out because he was hiding it well, but when he was freezing to death, the accent
Yeah.
came back out.
We gotta get the Chippewa Falls. Can you imagine watching that whole movie in like Yooper, Wisconsin accent?
He's a complicated fella.
Oh, you betcha, Rose. Let's go to the front of the boat. Yeah, we got
I can
so
imagine.
derailed.
I would die.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. We do gotta find the Leo Chippewa Falls because he definitely talks about it.
I believe that.
There's
yeah.
something with a lake
Yeah,
though.
because she's getting ready to jump, and he's from.
He says some kind of lake.
Yeah, I thought that's where he was from. But
I'll Google it.
anyways, yeah, I'm sure Google has the answer. Very common. He's like, I'm from place Wisconsin. And if you jump in there, you're not going to die. Like, he describes how horrible it'll be.
Yeah, the lake. How cold it is.
Yeah, because that was an ocean, but still.
Yeah, usually a little bit colder, especially in the winter.
No,
when
I was
there's
talking about the
icebergs.
lake being cold. Come on.
The Titanic crashed in the ocean, Molly. Just so you were
I know. Thank
Also
you.
cold.
Yes. Maybe you're thinking of the Edward Fitzgerald. Edward R. Murrow.
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Google just says Chippewa Falls, but there's definitely a reference to a lake.
I mean, there's probably lakes in Chippewa Falls.
Yeah.
One would assume.
You guys suck today.
What do you
My
mean?
God.
You're asking. Okay. Do we want to don't quote it? Do we want to go quote me, guys?
Well,
Don't quote me.
all right, but while we do Don't Quote Me, can we just direct people to the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and they can.
It's not ready.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to do one? I mean, you.
No, it's fine. It's not ready. It's not ready. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's already.
But do we want to do Don't Call Me?
Yeah, let's do Don't Call Me.
We're not saying it's gonna happen,
Let it ride.
Lake
but
Wasota.
if it does,
You're
then we
welcome.
want credit.
Say that again, because that is an amazing take.
In his hometown of Chippewa Falls,
If not,
Wisconsin.
well,
Kansas.
me, boy, cause I ain't said.
All right, guys. Well, we did do our Don't Quote Me predictions when Jim and Molly were still here on Thursday for the Packers and Badgers games. So first of all, guys, Jim Rutledge was already giving himself credit in the first hour because he did do pretty well with the Badgers. He predicted that they would cover the 28.5 against Indiana, as they did in their 31-7 win, which, I mean, hey, when you cover against the number 2 team in the country, you got something to feel good about, I suppose, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at halftime, like, maybe they got a chance. Then immediately, Indiana's like...
The whole second half was the worst. They would just look like Wisconsin again.
I was shopping when it was 10-7 is when I got out of my car. And then by the time I got out of the store, they were down 24-7 or 31-7, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Brutal.
it was not great in the second half for the boys. But Jim Rutledge also predicting that starting quarterback Carter Smith, making the first start for a freshman quarterback for the Badgers since 1991, would have under 100 passing yards. He finished 9 of 15 with 98 passing yards, including a 45-yard touchdown pass to tight end Lance Mason in the first half. So,
is he the guy?
Curtis Smith?
Moving forward. Not the rest of the season. I mean, next year and beyond.
If he stays, maybe.
Well, Jim Polzin wrote a great article about this in the Wisconsin State Journal. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the Jump Around, which you can watch on ESPN Madison, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube streams at 12:30. That'll be tomorrow at 12:30. Evan Cohen's joining the show because there's high school football going on our YouTube stream on Thursday, so we're moving the Jump Around up. I just remembered all that in the moment. But with that, I was freaking out because their touchdown was fortuitous, lucky. I don't want to say lucky, but like it was a great play call because it was 4th and 1, and they faked it. And I was listening to the radio call, so I'm relying on Mark and Matt. But then they bombed it down to Mason and 45 yards. So I'm like, that's it. I'm not going to win that. Like,
right?
Because he's got 45 yards in one play. Lo and behold, couldn't get anything else. So
Yeah.
I definitely lucked into that.
Yeah, you got it. And I would say, I'm not going to say you lucked into the second part of your prediction, but I think looking back on Thursday, I would have pushed back about the boldness of your prediction, if I had to be honest.
Really?
Well, Jim Rutledge predicting that Jameis Winston would have more passing yards than Jordan Love, and the Packers would still win. And this was only after Jim wanted to throw out the subjective line of saying
I would have lost there.
Jameis Winston would have a better game than Jordan Love. No qualifiers.
I know. I listened to that when you posted it to X, and I was like, how did you guys let him get away with this?
I don't know.
Quote me.
I just wanted to give up. I didn't want to argue. I didn't want to pick her, I'll be honest.
And that's
What
fair.
am I, exhausting or something?
Slightly, yes.
From time to time, you've dabbled in the exhausting side.
People like me. Don't know
But
what you're talking
that
about.
was not bull.
Not at all.
I would have called you on it if I was here.
Whatever.
I thought
was
it was
2 for 2.
You're 2 for 2, but the second one's under protest. Anyways, keep
Yeah.
it moving to Molly Brown, who predicted the Badgers.
We don't even have to talk about mine. Mine sucks. Go.
I want to hear. Go on.
Yours wasn't that bad. I mean, you predicted the Badgers would score first with a touchdown. They should have scored
Wrong.
first with a field goal, but the wind was as bad down
I
in
did hear that
Bloomington.
call too. Yeah.
It was terrible.
I-
Say,
okay.
where was the wind worse, Bloomington or where were the Packers? New York.
Meadowlands.
Meadowlands, yeah. East Rutherford, actually, New Jersey.
Whatever.
Yeah, the wind was terrible this weekend, apparently, across the country. And then you also predicted the Packers would have a season high in points. They did
What?
not. What? What were you
Like
saying?
whamp.
Oh, wow.
Like womp, womp,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Was that their second highest potentially?
No, this is actually the 5th time this season they've scored exactly 27 points.
Because Jordan Love is 27, which means he's going to win the Super Bowl at the same time as all the other quarterbacks that were 27.
In 5 of their 6 wins this season, they have scored exactly 27 points. But this was the second highest scoring game they've had third highest scoring game they've had this season. They scored 35 against the Steelers, and then they had the 40 against the Cowboys in the tie. Then Matt Hamilton also predicting the Packers would put up a 40-burger. Once again, the Packers...
Without having any clue what your prediction was, Molly.
That was hilarious.
Very
Great
random.
minds think alike.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Or way too, what is the opposite of pessimistic?
Optimistic.
What is the, optimistic minds think alike.
Yeah. Totally.
Totally, for sure. Yeah. And then my prediction was that Indiana would put up 83 points on the Badgers, which they might have been on pace for that in the second half. It felt like they were there. And then also predicting that the Packers and Giants would combine for 4 total interceptions in that game, which, once again,
they could have.
If the Packers DBs could just catch, stop running into each other, and stop playing defense against each other, they very well could have had 4 INTs in this game. So I feel spiritually vindicated. I feel like I was on the right mark, and the Packers just didn't show up for me. They just didn't show up for me. That's all I'm going to say. So, Jim, don't quote me, I guess.
Good job.
I kicked ass and don't quote me. Don't be mad.
Give it to him because it's hard.
It's like
don't quote me's hard.
You bet the spread.
You still win money, though, if you do that, right?
Well, I know, and it's a win, but this is don't quote me. These are bold predictions. Jim was like, I bet the Packers win, man.
Hey, they lost 2 in a row going into that.
And Jameis is going to throw more yards. Or no. Jameis is going to have a better statistical game. You want to go by QBR? Oh, I hate QBR. You want to go by yards?
And then he brings QBR
that's the part that's so annoying.
The eye test,
yes.
You know?
That's the part that's so annoying is like he wants I want to say Jameis would just have a better overall statistical line. QBR is a perfect representation of that very thing. That is like what it's made for.
It's not an indicator of how someone played. Like you can't it doesn't necessarily match up with the eye test, which I get. But if you're doing a comparison between 2 guys, QBR is a good one.
All right, speaking of exhausting, I'm just going to share this while this is going on.
Okay.
Everyone saw on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, saw me put my hand on my forehead here. So I got a text right as this start. My daughter says, so there's a band concert.
Wait, your daughter?
Yeah, she texted me. My oldest has a phone.
Okay, well, no, I thought there was something going on in a group chat.
No. So she texted me and says, so there's a band concert tonight. Would you be able to drop off and pick up my friend? And I said, I assume you're going too? That was my first response because I'm not just picking up your friend and taking her back. Then she says, this is her address. I said, sure. When do I pick up and drop off? For which? WITCH. 1. That's why I did the forehead, yes. And I say both, and she says, thanks. I was like, so when am I picking you up?
She's 12?
Yes.
That's just straight 12-year-old.
God. Obtuse. Again, what time am I picking you up, and what time do I pick you up from the concert?
What is she saying? Like can
later
you do it
today
right
and
now?
after the concert, Jim. Like, how hard is that?
Dad, get it together.
God, which? WITCH. Unbelievable.
Did she see Wicked?
Yes.
Is the new one out?
No, the new one, I think like special people get a chance to see it. We're going to see it next week, though.
Gotcha.
But I did reply back, which, with the emoji, and it's just really, that was my reply.
Yeah.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Hey, this is Matt's Chicago Doppelganger. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Meet Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com, because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Man, I got this right. My helmet to my back. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this right.
Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. Madison's locally owned, Madison's family owned, Madison's custom jeweler. Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. She is Molly Brown. He is Matt Hamilton. I am Jim Rutledge, Primetime Lorsheim. Behind the glass, I'm going to just one more gripe about my... She seems completely unaware that I have a job / I'm doing a radio show, because she is just texting nonstop throughout the show. Like I don't have other things to do.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
And I thought, no, it was, and I forgot, it was yesterday she had her phone taken away. Just for...
For?
One of these
if you're okay.
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's perfect, actually. So, Matt, you'll appreciate this. Molly, you have siblings, too, and you kids. She did one of these sort of like she was mad at Nola, and she kind of threw off her blanket and then hit Nola in the arm. Like, I saw it happen, and Nola overreacted, but she almost got her feelings hurt more than, like, the actual part, and Rosie was angry, and it was all because she had to, like, get up and, like, clean the table. And I was just, throws it off, hits Nola. Nola cries. We're like, well, you can't hit. She's like, well, I barely hit her. I'm like, well, now you admitted that you hit her, so, like, no
that
phone.
That is a classic. That's getting into a conundrum with Jim. That is not the way you phrase that.
Right. Well, also, she's me, and it is exhausting to talk to her.
Weird.
Now you know how it feels.
That is so weird.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
People like you think I get in semantics. At least my semantics are right. Like, but this.
Good
like,
God, this
that
guy.
Doesn't make any
He can't
sense.
help himself.
I can't. Yeah, so do I bicker with my 12-year-old? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I bicker with my 3-year-old. So
nobody
it's fine.
wins when you do that, Jim.
I always win, Matt Hamilton.
Well, yeah, but does it feel like a win when you beat a 12-year-old in a bickering argument?
It does until the other two people in the house are like, what are you doing? Winning. That's what I'm doing.
Winning. Teaching.
But at what cost?
Let's get the stats to depress Packer fans. And Badger fans or just Packer fans?
Both. This week.
All right.
What's the story?
How
Are you not
depressing.
happy or still to be happy about?
Take that for data.
Beep boop bop bop beep. These are stats to depress people.
Every time that sounder plays, Molly looks up to see if you did it. Every single time.
No, it's just I look at Ryan because it's just so funny. Like that's the best part of the open. Beep boop boop bop beep.
Oh,
boop.
you were looking at your computer and it sounded, and you just like snapped your head over to look and see if
it's
Ryan.
one of those. It's one of those things that like I use in my daily life. So like if I'm just doing something, I will say out loud, I'll be like, beep, boop, boop, bop,
bop,
beep, boop. I just do it. I don't know. I love it.
It comes natural, just like stats to depress fans here in Wisconsin, because typically this has become the Wisconsin Badgers football segment. But honestly, guys, I'm personally a little more depressed about the Packers after they barely beat the lowly 2-9 Giants 27-20. So we're going to go bar for bar this week. Who had the more depressing stats, the Packers or the Badgers, guys? I'll start off with the Green Bay Packers. They played most recently. We already talked about it. Packers had 5 drops in the first half alone. 2 by Romeo Doubs, 1 each by John Fitzpatrick and Luke Musgrave. Who cares what his name is? He sucks. Then Dontavian Wicks also having a drop. Now they have 8 in a 6-quarter stretch dating back to Week 10. The 5 drops by the Packers match the most by the Packers in a first half since ESPN began tracking drops in 2006.
Wow. That is pretty depressing.
For a team that was actually not having this issue at all through weeks 1 through 9. They had 5 drops over the first 8 games of the season.
Do we know how many drops they had last year? Because they were really bad last year.
They were like the worst in the league. We talked about it. There are a couple stats. Depends on what site you go to. But they were always like the one team with the most or the second most, basically. Them and the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. It was horrible. Now, I go over to the Wisconsin Badgers, guys. Speaking of passing, we already talked about him a little bit. Carter Smith, the freshman starting quarterback for the Badgers, started last week's game. He surpassed the passing total that he had against Washington for the entire game. The entire game against Washington, he had 12 passing yards. And on the first pass against Indiana, he had a shuffle pass to Jackson Aker that went for 19 yards. So after the first pass he had against Indiana, he already surpassed his passing total from the Washington game entirely. But guys, the sad part about that is that's nearly as many yards as the Badgers generated the entire second half. They had 23 total yards in the second half.
So on that.
So guys, let me ask first. Yeah. Which one was more depressing between the two?
Badgers.
Badgers.
Yeah.
Badgers?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it is impotent is how you describe their offense.
Constipated for sure.
Those
I
are
don't
two
think you use
different things.
that at all.
It feels like they're waiting to break out. They just need to blow.
Okay, that's fucking
Wow.
They can't score.
Wow.
They can't score is what I was going with. They were impotent.
Yeah. Ryan's like, they need prune juice.
Yes. I said they need a blue chew.
They need plenty of cranberry juice. That's all I'm saying, guys. Anyways.
All right. So
what were you saying, Jim?
Yeah. With the Badgers, Tuca got hurt.
Yeah, he did.
And it doesn't look, if he misses one game, they're not going to get it back to 400 yards.
Almost definitely not, no.
Yeah. And there's no way the Badgers are getting 83 points in the Big Ten.
I do have an update on that.
Yeah.
So I can't bring that right now. Through 7 Big Ten games, the Badgers have been outscored a combined 184-47. Comes out to an average score of 26.3 to 6.7. So about 26 to 7. In 7 Big Ten games.
Wow.
They're so bad.
They have not scored more than they've scored more than 17 points once in 10 games this season, by the way. That was the Middle Tennessee game. They only scored 17 points against Miami in week 1. Remember that? Miami of Ohio, by the way. Not the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Not Miami of Florida.
No, not at all. God knows what they would score against them. They scored negative points. But update on the race to 83 points in the Big Ten. The Badgers now have 47 points in 7 Big Ten games. So Molly Brown, pop quiz. To get to 83 points, 83 minus 47 is?
36.
Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep.
Right?
It is 36 points.
Okay,
well done.
I was like, wait, was it 26?
So 36 points over the next 2 games versus Illinois and Minnesota.
It's 18 points per game. They got it.
You think they get there?
No.
Jim?
No.
Matt?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Matt Hamilton.
We're going to be positive.
Right. What's your reasoning? Vibes.
Yes.
Because I don't want it to be true.
Yeah, because I'm going to put it in the ethers and make it happen.
All right, fair enough. Well, put it in the ether that the Packers can get a kicker worth his salt, because we all thought Brandon McManus stunk, and he didn't play in this game because he hurt his quad. By the way, apparently that Matt LaFleur said after the game it's because he kicked 2 days in a row that he aggravated his quad, which good thing that it can't have a kicker who can kick 2 days back to back. It's probably
I bet you Matt
more.
Hamilton could kick 2 days back to back. Actually, no. Matt was complaining a lot the next
I
day.
was a little sore after we did our kicking contest. I was like, nope, couldn't do it. So I get it, Brandon.
You're like the same age as him, too.
36?
Yeah.
36.
But I would say Matt is capable of sweeping back to back.
There you go.
If there's the muscles he's actually conditioned to be an athlete for.
Yeah, the muscles that I actually trained I can go back to back.
And even without a trained leg, Matt Hamilton, I think he could have done better than Lucas Haversack did on Sunday. He had 2 missed PATs, both of which missed by like
bad.
I proved
20 yards.
That was not
make
just the
PATs.
wind.
Yeah.
He's got to go back to being a substitute teacher now.
Yeah, he might have to go back to Akron. That was tough. So he's wide right on the first one, way wide left on the second. Didn't realize this until after the game. The Packers lead the league with 9 missed kicks, including PATs and field goal attempts this season. Who do we blame more here, Goody or Rich Bisaccia, by the way?
Goody.
Yeah,
Goody?
you can't blame Rich Bisaccia. He's like, what is he going to teach the guy how to kick?
Okay, but
Goody
it's,
gets the players.
but it's also his department.
Yeah,
like
but
he
what do
needs.
you do, Molly?
How
How do
many
you
breaks
teach a
are
guy
you
to
going to
kick
give
a-
Rich Bisaccia?
How do you
It's
teach a guy how to
ridiculous.
kick? It's not his fault that they're on the team.
Yeah, it'd be different if Carlson. Anders Carlson would be different because he's like a rookie developing. Like McManus is who he is. He's,
Question: so, like, would it be Matt LaFleur's job to teach Dontavian Wicks how to catch?
No.
Well, no, he has somebody for that.
Well, that's the point.
But like to kick, like that's like trying to teach someone how to walk. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like,
Bisaccia,
you're
his
professional.
job is to make sure they don't run the ball back every time we punt it or kick off.
Yes,
Like,
or the proper coverage so stuff's blocked.
I'm not going to blame him because the kicker missed.
How much training do you get on specifically your technique to sweep at this level?
0.
Right.
0.
Well,
My
yes, you
coach-
should be competent, but it is different to be a kicker in the NFL versus a curler. Like,
You're
it's
right.
different.
I'm going to say you're
nice to Matt
absolutely
today.
right.
I am being nice to him. I'm saying
she
it's
is. This is
different.
good. But you're absolutely
As a
crazy if
tear
you
rolls down
think
his
Rich
cheek.
Bisaccia's like,
You're
well,
fine.
maybe you should aim your toe before you kick and make sure to follow through. Like, it's not his job to teach you how to kick. You should know how to kick. It's Goody's job to give the coordinator a kicker that knows how to kick a ball.
You know, that's a Saudi Unlimited poll question.
Yeah.
844-770-3776.
No, people are going to vote Rich Bisaccia.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, I wanna
Everybody
ask,
loves
is it
to blame
Rich
Rich.
Bisaccia's job
Bisaccia.
Let's just say, who's more at fault for the Packers kicking issues this season?
Yeah,
Field goal
Goody or
defense.
Rich Bisaccia?
kickers or the special teams coach?
No.
Rich
Goody.
Bisaccia.
Goody's
You
fault.
you
Okay.
can't change the question that we're
I can
arguing
do whatever
about.
I
No,
want.
you
All right, guys.
can't.
All right, guys. Well, speaking of teaching players how to catch, they need a DB coach who can teach the Packers how to catch because, like I said, they had 4 dropped interceptions in this game. Count them, 4. Jim, Molly's been trying to get your attention all segment. Talk to her.
I just really
Anyway.
need your laptop charger. My laptop is going to die, and I have Molly's games results on here.
She's
I
waved
am
you
struggling.
no less than 5
He doesn't
times
pay
this
attention.
segment.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Distracted.
much like the Packers DBs who can't see a ball when it's about to hit them in the face, this was the first game the Packers actually had multiple takeaways, the Evan Williams interception and Micah Parsons strip sack at the end of the game. They entered Sunday as one of 2 teams who didn't have a game with multiple takeaways this season. Do you guys think the turnovers are starting to come, or is this just the defense that we should expect?
Do you know the other teams?
The Jets were the only other team.
That was...
I think at this point, and
That
we
was your
said-
guess?
We said this last year.
It was up there. It was them or the Saints.
It was last year. We talked about like turnover. You can't. It's just honestly, it's weird. Like they happen and then they don't. And
This one, it's like the opportunities are literally hitting them in the
but
face.
There is. That's where it goes back to turnovers are luck because last year those ones that hit them in the face ricocheted to someone else and they caught it.
I don't know if these ones were luck. These ones were just poor execution.
But I'm
was
just,
just
I'm,
not there.
I'm just saying, yeah, in general.
Yes.
Yeah, because
a
the
little
Bears
bit.
are like 1 in the league right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. So then the last.
But like it's luck. I mean, they're around the ball, but the ball's just bouncing their way.
Yeah.
Last depressing stat for you guys before we get out of here. The Badgers got their first win against the top 25 team under Luke Fickell against Washington 2 weeks ago now. Wisconsin on Saturday lost to a ranked team for the 5th time this season and still has not beaten a top 10 team on the road since 2019.
Okay, Indiana's really good, though.
Yeah. They are. Okay, I'm not saying they should have beaten Indiana, but,
yeah.
but the fact that they haven't beaten a top 10 team on the road in what is that, 6 years now? 7 seasons? I didn't even mean to do that.
6, 7.
But like at this point, like when do we think that they're actually going to start doing that again?
Well,
like, do you feel like how far away are we?
So to be fair,
2 years.
and I don't have the number
2
in front of me,
years.
but like,
Yeah.
I remember when Brett Bielema was here, I was like, they're a little bit of a paper champion that if they play top teams on the road, they lost most of the time. Like it's
Okay.
hard to go beat top 10 teams on the road.
Okay, how long do you think it'll be before they beat a top 25 team on the road?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Great minds.
They're going to have plenty of opportunities. All right, Molly, before we get out of here.
Okay, do I have enough time?
Well, like,
We'll
Do you want
make
me just to
time.
say the loser?
We're going to have to make time. Well, we got to go through the results.
Okay.
All All right, come on.
Jim, are you good with that? You're
Yeah,
leading
I'll
the
say
show.
we just bump crosstalk and then we can.
Yeah, we're not going to get crosstalk. Sorry, Jesse Nelson. We're not getting it. We're not getting it today.
I had two other things off of this, but we can
We gotta
continue
get
with this. Can we do Molly's game next? No?
just bump Stones to the end.
Sure.
Let's just work it out right here on the air.
Yeah, we already are.
Yeah,
So
all right.
what else do you have on this?
So
Jim?
one, would you want Jake Moody, who's currently on the Bears practice squad? Would you want him as your kicker? You'd probably have to get rid of him.
I thought you
He
were
made a
talking
couple
about
kicks at the beginning of the year for them.
Yeah,
right?
he did. But he's on their practice squad because they have Cairo Santos, and so he made
Didn't
two.
San Francisco dump him this year?
Yeah, but he is perfect for the Bears so far this year. Moody is. And he's got a big leg.
Yeah, well, Haversick was perfect for a game, too.
It was just a question. Like, that's a guy that you have to put him on your roster though. So you'd have to get rid of McManus for Moody. And then the other one was 608. Rick at Madison chimes in. Jim, I couldn't sympathize with you anymore. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and she will text me nonstop, and it'll be from her bedroom to my bedroom to bring her something to drink, acting like I don't have anything to do. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Hey, this is Matt's Chicago Doppelganger. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Hey, it's Jim Rutledge, and if you're like me, you want to look good, feel good, and still enjoy life. That's why I go to Carbon World Health. Whether it's recovery after a long week, boosting energy, or getting your fitness dialed in, Dr. Nestor Rodriguez and his team have you covered. And now, they've got a new med spa in Sun Prairie that has everything you need to look as good as you feel. Carbon World Health isn't just a gym, it's a total wellness experience. Visit carbonworldhealth.com to learn more.
Before and after the Saturday night showdown between Wisconsin and Illinois, ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day has you covered. Hi, it's Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin hosts Illinois in the home regular season finale. Join us for the ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day pregame show brewed by Coors Light, live from Regent Street from 4:30 until kickoff. And react after the game as well with the postgame show immediately after the final whistle. ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day, brewed by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Celebrate the season of Audi at Audi Madison. Take advantage of 1.99% APR for 72 months when you purchase a 2025 Audi Q5 Quattro. National customer credit is good towards the purchase, finance, or lease of a new Audi, but is only available until December 1st. Check out AudiMadison.com to see current inventory and specials. Start your adventure at Audi Madison today, off the Beltline and Rimrock Road.
Ho, ho, ho!
As a single mom of a young child, I second-guessed if college was even doable. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm getting the support I need, and the advisors have helped me every step of the way, including navigating admissions and the financial aid. My advice to others? Do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
All day, every day, the Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Game day starts on Regent Street. Fuel up before every Wisconsin football home game at the Monster Energy tent. Grab free samples, snag some Monster gear, and get your energy up before kickoff. The best football pregame start with Monster Energy.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
If you're not drunk, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to get drunked up. Let's do it. LMFAO, you know it. Let John. Yeah. All of the alcoholics. Where you at? Let's go. Hey. Hey.
You host a radio show.
What do you want me to say? I didn't know I was
We're
coming
coming
back
into Molly's
with
game here. I thought maybe you could.
Well, are we doing the open for Molly's game here?
We weren't going to do the full Molly's
Exactly.
game open.
So this is your fault.
Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, primetime Morris shot behind the glass. Get into the show. 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talking text line. This is more. I'm just delaying this.
Am I wrong? Who does that?
You turned on your mic. I thought you were hopping in.
Yeah.
No, I turned on my mic because I'm on a radio show. Anyways.
That's fair.
You're what?
But you know,
You're
Jim's
stressed?
got a cough drop in, so like,
take
the reins, Molly.
I do have a cough.
Stop choking then, savage.
It's cold and flu season.
Yeah.
Gross.
He needed it.
Anyways.
Thank you. Look at Mapping the nice
I just hear it like rattling in your teeth, though.
Do you guys want to hear the Molly's game open now?
Yeah,
just
Jim.
Please.
Get it going. So Jim,
You heard
can
it rattling
finish
because
his
I'm trying to
cough
move it
drop.
around with my tongue. So then, Molly, I thought she was going to open the show.
I've been searching everywhere and I can't seem to find
turned off.
I cut his mic.
This is Molly's game, hosted by America's favorite
Disgusting.
bookie, Molly Brown.
All right, guys. So, just to recap what we're doing here, we were doing worst of three, essentially, from Molly's game, as the Badgers are taking on Illinois. As the Badgers are taking on Illinois this weekend. None of you guys know the results of this last week or the entire thing. So, we have our bets going. We all have to go to the Illinois game this weekend together. Yay, us. And then we each had our own respective bets. So, mine was that I would have to take selfies with random strangers, which I would die if I had to do. If I lost, Matt would have to go sit somewhere in the corner of Camp Randall by himself and not talk to anybody the entire time. Jim has to watch the band and be like thrilled by it. Do you have to go to the fifth quarter too? I think he does.
Yeah,
He
I think
does.
so.
You gotta avoid the
Fifth quarter.
traffic.
It's like the best part of the band.
Night game, too, 6:30.
Yeah, if
And
we
then-
could convince you to get on the field and go like dance around with them too, that'd be great.
You go on the I've never seen fifth quarter in my life.
That's crazy. I've seen it like twice.
It's great.
It's not that great. They do like the chicken dance.
Yeah.
I don't like the halftime performance.
Ryan would have to take a date to do the game.
Not just a date. It is a blind date, remember.
Which we still don't know how
I
to
don't know how
procure.
we're doing this.
So.
Yeah.
We might have to workshop it. We'll see.
Alrighty.
So first up,
hopefully it doesn't matter. Hopefully it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay, so heading into this week, our totals were Jim had 1 point, Matt had 5, Ryan had 3, and I had 3. Okay? So
Wait, and
Matt
the
in
more
first.
points is good? Okay.
More points is good.
Yeah, Matt, you're safe.
Yes.
You're safe.
Okay, so first one here, guys. It was over under 47 total points in the Commanders-Dolphins game in Madrid. Jim, Matt, and I all said under. Ryan took the over.
You cannot understand how annoyed I was watching the end of this game. I swear to God, the Commanders and the Dolphins turned the ball over on downs on the opposing team's 5-yard line
inept.
4 times.
They refused to kick field goals.
Oh, it was the worst.
Well, there was a missed field goal too, wasn't there?
They did everything wrong. There was no offense.
On that note, Jake Moody not available. He was signed by
Yes.
Washington during the show.
Josh and Kenosha did call in during the break. Noted Bears fan also said he was watching that intently. Yeah, Jake Moody's now gone.
Next one here, guys. I asked you who's going to have more turnovers this weekend. Jordan Love or Jameis Winston. We all said Winston, so yay us. Next one, who is going to have more passing yards, Baker Mayfield or Josh Allen? Jim and Matt both got it right.
It wasn't even close.
What did we say? Josh Allen?
Yeah, you guys said Josh Allen.
I think he had like 327.
Ryan and I said Baker. Yeah, it was, Baker had like 100 something.
173, I think it was.
So where are we at right now? That would make it. I have 3.
That gives you 3, which gives you 4 total. Ryan
8.
has
Wait, 4 total.
Like from last week.
Oh,
we
yes,
add the
because
scores.
yes, because we all got the Jameis one right. Yeah.
And then last one here, guys. I asked you to give me your score prediction for Wisconsin versus Indiana. Jim was the closest when he said 37-10 If you want me to recap all of our scores, Matt said 41-3. Ryan said 45-14. I said 55-7.
Ooh, tough, Molly.
It was very tough. But guess what? I didn't lose. Matt didn't lose. Jim didn't lose.
Well, no.
Ryan, you lost.
You just said you lost that final one.
Yeah, I didn't get a point.
Yeah, you were the furthest off, so then you're the only one who didn't get a point.
What do you mean? No.
Yes.
Wait,
do not.
You're saying
Yes,
Jim's the
yes.
only one that gets a point?
No.
Yes, Jim is the
Because he
only one
won?
that got the point because he was the closest to
Oh,
it.
but we've been playing losers this whole time. We've been
What?
the whole way we've been playing Molly's game is that whoever
You
doesn't
get you get a point if you get the question right.
No.
Yes.
It's we've been going with whoever was the most wrong when it comes to the score prediction. That's a tiebreaker.
What?
Yeah, so everyone gets a point but Molly.
No.
That's how I took
where would
it.
that score
Yes.
this?
No.
Where
No.
would that-
No.
But
That
you're
is not.
saying-
That is not.
But
That
one
is
point
not
would
right.
just be a tie, right? Like, you guys would be tied then.
Yeah,
No, because I don't get the point, but then
Because then Jim and I would both
Wait.
get a point, and then you wouldn't. So then it would be a three-way tie.
No.
Yes.
That is not how we were playing.
Oh,
No,
I
stop.
don't-
I'm sweating.
how do we-
Stop.
No,
Stop.
Ryan's the
Stop.
one who can go back to last week.
Yeah, how do we play? How do we always play the game in the
no.
past? Because that's how I remember us playing the game in the past.
We play it. What is that show called? Price is Right. Whoever's closest. Don't you dare try and twist my game
Well,
on me.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
You
convenient.
lost. You lost.
The one who runs the game is
You
the one deciding
lost.
this. Yeah, of
you
course.
lost. But I do think that we have to find a different punishment for Ryan. We can't get him a date.
Blind
Right.
date's hard.
Actually, I might.
No.
You
But
might have a date
there's
for
some
him?
qualifications about whoever the date is going to be.
Whoa!
You're not just
Rude.
No. There's going to be some age brackets. There's going to be
Some
gonna be
tax brackets.
Some not tax.
Huh?
No, we don't have to go tax
Okay.
brackets. No, we're not going to be that judgmental. But there is a
Shoot
certain
up.
limit for age when it comes to how compatible.
I don't think there
What
is.
about Matt's age?
Yeah.
36. No. 10 years older than me? No.
Oh my gosh, Ryan, I could teach you a thing or
I'm
two.
not offended. Okay.
No. What am I going to talk
Wow.
to a random 36-year-old at the game about?
Are you invested?
Yeah.
Is your portfolio diversified?
How much you got in your 401k? Have you written your
Yeah,
bill
no,
yet?
we're not doing no. Nobody who Jim is gonna try and set me up with is acceptable. Not that I'm trying to be picky. It's just I'm sorry.
Hold on, though.
Do you like asparagus?
I'm too old for you?
36, 10 years my elder. Yes,
What?
yes.
Bro, I thought we were boys. Now I feel like you're like
Sounds
weird
like you wanna be
older
more-
uncle.
Matt,
Sounds
we've
like
had
you
this
wanna be more than
conversation.
boys.
You're over here with me as the old guy, not with the young
I'm
folks.
aged closer to Ryan than I am to you, aren't I?
Jim, how old are
9.
you?
You're 9 years.
I'm 45.
Yeah, so you're 10 years older than me.
Oh man, I am closer to you.
Beep boop bop bop beep.
Ryan. I thought we said don't hurt Matt's feelings today.
Well, when you try to set me up with a 36-year-old, I'm gonna hurt your
They're
feelings.
not ancient. I'm still an elite athlete. Damn it.
Are you though? Are you?
Yeah, I
I
know.
prefer someone in their 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
There should be a qualification that this person's like 30 max.
30 max?
Yes.
Wow, you ageist.
And let me guess, no kids, never married before. How picky are you going to be here?
Were you gonna say a house?
How big?
No,
Or a homeowner.
They have a house. I mean, that's fine. That's not a bad
Wait,
thing.
no, this is
That
hilarious.
set you
My
up
phone is
great.
picking up talk to text, so it's just like trying to text Rosie everything that we're yelling.
Oh.
So I'm gonna close that.
Ryan, you're an ageist. That's what I learned from this
Do you guys
segment
want to?
today.
Do you guys
Okay,
want
Matt, are you dating a 46-year-old?
No.
What is?
You guys really are ageist. My God.
Let's say that'd be a deal breaker.
I just saw a thing that was like this old man was gonna pay somebody like $10 million to be just like his girlfriend or something. I was like, wow.
I mean, if the blind date's gonna pay me $10 million, and then whatever age, in that
Fair.
case,
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. You see Bill Belichick? My God.
I'd go on a date with Bill Belichick.
Okay.
How much would he have to pay you?
He's got a lot of money from UNC. He's
Little
getting $8
Wagner
million a
steak.
year.
Just a nice night out. That's all.
Chapel Bill.
First date.
Nice night out with Chapel Bill. That wouldn't hurt. I
God.
can't believe Molly rigged this game.
No, I
this is ridiculous.
I did
This is
not.
All right, well,
BS.
let's at least
We gotta go to break.
Let's give it a college try. If you know anyone, what are the age bracket under 30?
30. Yeah, I would say at like 30 max. Come on.
30 max. You really
Come
are an
on.
ageist.
Yeah, okay, I'm 2 years away from 30. Rude.
When you were 26, were you dating 31-year-olds?
Dating?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, are you gonna date this person? Like,
It's a blind date. That's literally what this is.
But also, I didn't know anyone older. I wouldn't have not dated someone 31.
okay, so
Well, I
you-
guess I
so
can't
how
have
about-
I don't know. It's a blind date. How am I supposed to have a say in this?
Well,
so
How about you workshop a new bet then? If you're really that upset.
No,
Well,
844
no, I will do it, but there's going to be a qualification.
Let's just try.
I don't want to buy her ticket.
844.
So wait, is that why Molly wanted to change this?
I'll buy the ticket.
Maybe.
Good Lord.
I'm not spending money on this Badgers program.
844-770-3776. If you have someone who's willing to go on a blind date with Ryan, who's under the age of 30, and a woman, 844-770.
That other part is also an important qualification.
Yes. 844-770-3776. If there's a woman in your life that you think would be willing to go on a blind date with Ryan, who's under 30, call in. It's not going to be super awkward because it's Jim, Matt, and Molly. We're all going to be there with Ryan.
I'm separate from you guys, remember?
Oh, never mind. Ryan wants it to be separate.
Well,
I'm
no,
trying to
that
get
was the
people to
whole
call
th-
in. Yeah,
that was the whole thing.
Right,
Yeah.
but they at least get to hang out with
But
us.
then
so-
we don't get to watch. You have to be like in front of us.
That's why you like that Cindy.
Yes, exactly. I like
we
to watch.
All right, we actually just have to end the show now because we are so woefully out of time.
Go be a
It's your
winner.
fault.
Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won.
Says the
Every
one who
single
rigged the Molly's game.
Everyone's a
I
winner.
did not.
At
Whatever.
Ho Chunk Gaming
Wait,
Madison.
Whatever.
Guys, let Jim go. You can pick her after the show.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Stay salty, Ryan. Oh, we still got 30 seconds. It's fine.
In 30 seconds, I can tell you how this person, I think that might be listening. So anyways, I did a TikTok and someone's like, hey, does anyone on your show single? And I said, yeah, I have a producer who's single. She's like, I'm going to listen, see if he'll go on a date with me. And I kind of forgot about it until just now. But I think she's 36 in Madison, but
Nope.
she's got a kid who's like 22.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing that.
But she said she was open to it.
5 seconds.
Suspension of life said like Coors Light. So yeah.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ben Brust here to tell you about the Princeton Club. If you're looking for a place where you can better yourself while having a wonderful atmosphere, you have it at the Princeton Club. Strong communities, strong body, and strong mind. All it takes is one small step to start today. You will see that you have everything you need in order to achieve all of your goals. Find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club. 8 Madison locations where you go in there, you take a tour, and you realize this is a place for me. Find more at PrincetonClub.net.
We see you out there doing things your way. So why shop the same retail giants as everyone else when you can find the same trusted products at unbeatable farm and fleet prices? Like men's work and sport thermal base layers starting at just $14.99. Get $30 in Carhartt bucks for $125 spent on Carhartt gear. Plus, we offer Blaine's best price promise, guaranteeing you'll always find the lowest price with us or we'll match it. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Buying a new vehicle should be exciting, and that's what Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb aims to do. That's why they vow to give you the better buying experience. Jim Rutledge here. I've had 3 better buying experiences at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb.